Peter Obi, the Labour Party's presidential candidate, has come under fire for allegedly not planning to offer anything different from what President Muhammadu Buhari's administration has already implemented. The Buhari Media Organization, BMO, in a statement issued by its chairman, Nie, said Obi's recent interview with CNN, a U.S. news network, demonstrated his lack of awareness of the state of Nigeria. The statement said, like many Nigerians who listened to the twice postponed pre-recorded CNN interview, and we were stunned that a man that had been pontificating about Nigerians' problems lacks originality when it comes to profiling solutions. We first noticed this from Obi's response to a question on how he would restart the economy, which seems like he was reading from President Muhammadu Buhari's workbook. The Labour Party candidate spoke about ensuring that Nigerians return to agriculture, pulling millions out of poverty and cutting the cost of governance, which incidentally are part of what the Buhari administration, which it delights in maligning, is doing right now. We make bold to say that the massive investment by the present administration in the agriculture sector through various initiatives is a major reason recent setbacks in the oil sector have not had much effect on Nigeria's GDP. Today, we are Africa's largest rice producer, really, and also regularly making waves in wheat and maize production, among others, on the global stage as a result of some creative funding through the Central Bank of Nigeria, CBN. So we would have expected Obi to provide some insight, no matter how brief, into what he would have done differently rather than give his interviewer the impression that he was coming to fill a void in agriculture. As for poverty alleviation, Peter Obi was a member of the former ruling party, People's Democratic Party, PDP, that literally pushed 112 million people into the poverty cliff in 2012, which was also a period the country made so much from oil revenue, but did little in terms of critical infrastructure he is promising and did nothing to put a concrete social welfare scheme on the ground. It was not until 2016 on Buhari's watch that Nigeria had its first ever efficient social safety net, the National Social Investment Program, which has 4 initiatives targeted of different categories of people. The program is now in the processes of being institutionalized as part of efforts to take 100 million Nigerians out of poverty by 2030. But it would be interesting to know what Obi would do differently beyond share. The group also described Obi's understanding of Nigerian security situation as mediocre. It said there was also an illusion to security in a mediocre manner, not different from that of a casual political analyst with a vow to change the security architecture, employ more hands and motivate the operatives, but we were not told how all these would differ from what is being done today. On private refineries, we wonder whether Obi did not fully grasp the role played by the Buhari administration in making Dangote refinery a reality, including having a stake in it, as well as all private refineries with over 50,000 barrels per day production capacity. And as for government-owned refineries, it is common knowledge that they are being overhauled, and it has since been announced that the Port Harcourt refinery will be operating at a reasonable capacity in December this year for the first time since the early 90s. So the Buhari administration is working gradually won the country from fuel subsidy, which Obi told CNN could be done in a day without considering the impact on the average Nigerian. I can't even understand all this direct attack. Oh my God. Does Buhari government has any temerity to discuss security when people are talking? APC should bury their face in shame for bringing insecurity to Nigeria and turn to lay blame on an innocent man. See, they were watching with keen interest, thinking Peter Obi would expose his planned strategies so that they can adopt and use it to score APC cheap point. The man's wisdom outshine all of them. Everybody, Peter Obi. APC government is telling us how Nigeria is the largest rice producer in Africa. And a bag of rice in Nigeria, a local made bag of rice in Nigeria is being sold for 30-something thousand. It's going to 40,000 naira. And we are producing rice. When we are not producing rice, we are buying a bag of rice for 10,000. We bought for 8,000, 7,000 during Goodluck Jonathan's regime. And this government is still telling us that the government is the best administration so far. Who does this thing? Sometimes I go to fix these people, they not dey this country, whether na moon then they live, I don't understand the way they talk. So the insecurity issue, what did they talk about insecurity in Nigeria? That we don't sleep with our two eyes closed? You cannot travel freely, either by road or by air. Na problem in Nigeria these days. A country where bandits, threaten to adopt a whole president. A country where bandits attack President Buhari's convoy. A country where bandits go Kuje prison, a whole Kuje prison. They enter with no single shot from the security personnel is there. APC, they tell us stories. I wonder what they will tell people during their campaign. Make a drop on for you. Kindly share your thoughts with me.